All right, boys, we are here with break number 672. I posted another. I posted the skunk protection. I also have a bunch of playbook, limited, and clearly done rust that'll be coming in. I'm probably going to do like some sort of pre-draft special that will run specials on football product until the draft comes. So I'm probably going to make a whole list of different football products. It's just an announcement before we get rolling to give everybody a chance to get in here real quick. Probably run like a whole little promotion for football product until the draft. Since there's going to be some hype around the draft, and we'll see who gets drafted where. I'll be right back. I need to grab some 100 points anyways. I thought I had some on the floor. I don't. I also have Revolution basketball for tomorrow. I'll give you guys the prices on that. I have a whole case here. Probably run a small, like 4-box random teams. Probably get 2 teams or something. Case break, quarter of a case break, and then the rest of it I'll probably do personals, unless people want to break more of it. It's not a super expensive product, no guaranteed autographs, but it does have some nice parallels in it. It's one of the lower end products, but I have a whole case of that here. I've had it since Monday. I kind of talked about it a little bit, so we'll post that tomorrow. I'm going to get on a schedule, too, for the breaks. Let's go over this real quick, though. We got Team List on left over. I came around right-hand corner. We have Cal Ripken Jr., Charm City, Ben Baller did a card, the Charm City edition. Good luck to everybody in the break. We have 222. Let's actually start with the Bowman draft 2022. We haven't done a Bowman draft in a while. What I was getting to with the football, obviously, pre-draft specials until the draft comes, as well as the Revolution basketball. I still have a singular box of Prism basketball if anybody wants to open it. I still have a lot of wrestling Prism. I ordered that whole extra case, and we kind of like stalled out on the breaks. It's kind of weird because the wrestling was actually really hot. I know it was the same like 5 or 6 guys getting in the breaks, but in general, I figured more people would see how good the wrestling was and hop in there. Lots of color. The autographs just seem to be pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any like terrible autographs, so it's kind of interesting that more people didn't hop in the wrestling that's still posted. Like I said. If I mentioned it earlier, for whatever reason you're not getting any notifications, there is a chat that's available. If you want in the chat, just let me know. It's not like a whole chat where like people are talking. It's literally just me posting the breaks, so you know when they pop off. So if you want out of that chat, let me know. If you don't want added to it, I mean, it's not a big deal either. I mean, I still have like a whole bunch of draft lights. I mean, and I have a bunch of Bowman Chrome lights as well. I think I have a whole case of draft lights still. Because I bought them trying to run a case, and the case didn't fill it all. So I just kind of like have it sitting there for the shop. But definitely have a good bit of draft lights. For regular Bowman, I'm definitely going to have probably the lowest priced hobby boxes you're going to be able to find for personals. The jumbos for personals are pretty much going to be, I have to see how many more I can get. If not, they're going to be only for group breaks, other than a couple people that bought like a whole case from me already, but those are gone in the sense of personals for jumbos. But hobby box wise, definitely going to be some options, and they're going to be less than, like I said, probably anybody else on the internet. That's going to be my goal, is to keep them low, even the personals that get ripped on camera. They will have to be ripped on camera. They won't be able to be sealed to you. I might have a case or two that can be sent to you like sealed, but for the most part, the hobby boxes will have to be ripped on camera, but they're going to be very inexpensive. We have Alvarez, Dustin Harris. Compared to what everybody else is selling, I wouldn't say that Bowman in general is a more expensive product. We have Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. DeAndrade. Alex Hernandez. Henry Bolt. Angel Martinez. Jason Churio. Pintar. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Samuel Munoz. Clark Elliott. Hubbard. Keegan. Danner Cueva. Or Cueva, my bad. Not Cueva. Cueva. Campbell Mazur. Prelip. Have Compost, Eddie's Leonard, Mejia, and Tamar Johnson. Right now I'm looking at the hobbies for 2023 being about $260 to rip and ship. We are going to have Jake Bennett, Elijah Green, Denzer Guzman, Brian Acuna, Justin Boyd, Meadroth, Volpe, and Eric Brown. We're going to have Cole Phillips for the Braves on the black and white. And that's going to Randy. Victor Acosta, Landon Sims, Wilman Diaz, Jace Jung, Zavala. Cole Young, Bernabel, Yerpe, McFarland, Blaze Jordan again, Kumar Rocker, Acuna, Vasquez, Ramos, Allen, Crooks III, DeJesus, Motts, Muncy, Wynn, and Reggie Crawford. Robert Hassel, Hernandez, Lamar King Jr., Mickey Ramiro. Have Sean McLean for the Dodgers on the refractor. It's going to go in a Boomer, part of the closing teams. Gutierrez, Freeland, Ritter, Huggins, Dunhurst. We got Ben Joyce, Mr. I throw 104 miles an hour on the black and white, going to Tom Giuliano. Nice little hit there. He's actually, his prices went a bit up. He should probably be one of the premier closers if he develops properly. We got McFarlane, Marcy, Carson Palmquist, Brady House, and Steven Zobak. Brooks Lee, Jacob Miller, who Jacob Miller will be one of the chases in 2023 Bowman. Eddie's Leonard. Not Jacob Miller. Jacob Berry, my bad. We have Zermack, Nate Furman, Cole Phillips, Harry Ford, Williams, Cabrera, Lesko, and Oscar Colas. Curtis Mead, DiChiara, Polino, Drew Gilbert, Jet Williams, Harrington, Marco Luciano, Vera, Vasquez, Hunter Barco, Henry Davis, Mesa, Mayo, De La Cruz, Jacob Miller on the black and white. My bad. They drafted two Jacobs for the Marlins. Jacob Berry's the guy that I was thinking about for the Marlins. That was their first round pick. I think this guy's their second round. Yeah. Sorry, the wrong Jacob. We got Kempner, Guzman, Clase, Mendez, Manzardo. Zach Neto, who's already been called up by the Angels. Colton Cowser, Matt McLean. Barnett and Gavin Cross. Kumar Rocker on the refractor. Going to the Rangers and Steve. We have Alcantar, Cooper Jerpe, and DeAndrade. Christian Hernandez, Gavin Cross, Tamar Johnson, Bernabel, Lamar King, Caden Wallace, Yasser Mercedes, Jordan Walker, Roderick Arias, Passiola, DeLauder. Jason Morabel on the Sky Blue Chrome. The Rangers and Steven. Ezekiel Tavar. Yeah, Vasquez, Rincones. Gonzalez, Salas, Barrera. Ryan Ritter going to the Rockies on the black and white. So far, we've done well with the black and whites. They've all been firsts, so knock on wood that the last one will be. Normally, you don't see them like that. We got Troy Melton, Volte Vaquero, Cade Horton, Rojas. Yeah, Brenner Cox, Biddison, Eric Hernandez, Reggie Crawford, and Kevin Alcantar. Have Jackson. I think this is a short print. You have Jackson Churio for the Brewers on the photo variation. So nice hit there for the Brewers. And Boomer. We have Shaylin Polanco. We have Lamar King Jr. on the 349 out of 499 going to the Padres. That's going to Boomer as well. I mean, I know Boomer closed the break and got quite a few teams, but he's having some nice luck here. Nice little run of hits. We have Robert Hassel, Cermak, Luciano, Morabel, Montgomery, Jet Williams, Calzer, DeLauder, Savino, Melendez, Burkhalter, and then we got Jonathan Cannon. Hopefully ends up being a good pitcher because it's a good name to be a pitcher. Got 149 out of 150 on the Jacob Melton for the Astros. And that's going to Boomer as well. The Astros kind of a sneaky good team in the set of products we have. Is there's chances that Pedro Leon, who's still a top guy in their organization, plus Jeremy Pena's in Bowman's best. We have Gabriel Rincones. We're going to have Hernandez, Rushing, Tanner, Dominguez, Mikey Ramiro, then Troy Melton for the Tigers. So a solid 5 for 5, even though there's a good bit of pitchers in the black and whites, but a 5 for 5 on first. I'll take it. Going to the Tigers. Tigers belong to Brian Drobny. Let's get into a Bowman's Best from 2021. Back in time a little bit. I appreciate everybody that's gotten this break. There is a football break that's up. If you guys have any interest in football, it does have some of the newest released playbook. Like I said, we have gonna have, I wouldn't call it a blowout sale, but definitely gonna be some well-priced football hobby boxes starting tomorrow for personals until the draft, which is at the end of the month. So about a week and a half of sales. Obviously, Bowman comes out the 26th, 2023. Working right now on the dialogue for the videos I was talking about for research. Going to get the rest of the shipping out tonight as well. We did not meet the minimum for the skunk giveaway last week for the amount of breaks, but I am going to still do something. I think I'm going to give 3 people some break credit, probably $25 for first, second at $15, and $10 and third for the top 3 people. You got Josh Donaldson to start us off, Kyle Lewis, Mike Trout on the Atomic Masterpieces. Nice card here. One of my favorite inserts from Bowman's Best in the last couple years. Plus, it's a Mike Trout and the Atomic, so nice one for Tom Giuliano. We got Future Vibrance, Jason Dominguez, Mercedes Cabrera, Speaking of Mike Trout, we got Mike Trout here on the 37 out of 199 on the blue lava. We're going to have a big boy hit right behind him. So a nice Trouty right here. I'm going a little fishing. Then we have Future Vibrance 6 out of 80 Marcelo Mayer on card autograph going to the Red Sox. And Rob Gervin. I think last year, like, the base design for Bowman's Best 2023 is better, or 2022 is better than 2021, but I think the inserts, it's hard, man. They did really well on the inserts for both, to be honest. But I like the Future Vibrance, and I like the rookie cards that were like space, because if you put all the entire checklist of the rookie cards together, it actually builds like a puzzle in the background. We have Adley Rutschman, Chase Petty, Blaze Jordan, Ronald Acuna Jr., Alex. These cards, the rookie craftsmanship, like you see a moon back there, like it creates a whole space landscape if you build them all. We got Alex Kirilloff for the Twins and Jordan Lawler on the refractor. We got Juan Soto, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Kim, Future Vibrance, Andrew Vaughn, Max Scherzer, Matt Chapman, Austin Martin, Harry Ford. Oh, baby, dude, what a mini box for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Henry Davis, 14 out of 150 on the, oh my God, what are these inserts called? It'll tell me on the back here in a second. Another on-card. Heatwave die cuts. Dope hit here for the Pirates and Boomer. I'm going to say, wow. The two guy, the number one overall pick from last year, and then you got Mayer, who everyone was the consensus like number one talent. We have Dylan Carlson on the refractor, Trevor Story, Ryan Mountcastle, Mike Trout. Got Gleyber Torres on the Heat Wave. Going to have Shohei Ohtani on the refractor. The problem is the UFO insert for 2022 is so good that I don't know if I could. I feel like I could have the argument that you could argue that alone carries the inserts over 2020. I don't know. Bowman's Best 2021 is so underrated. Like, I stopped pulling it out because whenever I had it last year, like, I still have a whole sealed case. Well, it's not sealed. I opened it because I thought it was something else. But I have a whole case still in the shop that's, like, together of 2021. On top of, I still have a few boxes here, so we'll probably see it some in mixers. I think it's probably the most solid product for 21, but I am going to, until Bowman comes out next week, I am going to keep doing some prospect mixers. And then even after Bowman comes out, I think I'm going to throw some Hobby 2023. Not right away, but probably a week or two after release, throw it with some other Bowman stuff for mixers as well. I even think Bowman Sterling last year, 2022 Bowman Sterling was a solid product. The design was good. The autographs were good. I know the resale's probably not where it should be, but I think some of the resale on the cards will get to where it's supposed to be when these guys get in the pros. I think a lot of people sleep on some of these non-flagship Bowman products. We got Buster Posey, William Contreras, Ryan Mountcastle, Henry Davis on the Future Vibrance, Xander Bogaerts, Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger batting over 300. What'd I say? The shift goes away. Cody Bellinger's going to be back. We got Francisco Lindor. We got a J-Rod. And that's going to be a 228 out of 250 on the Julio Rodriguez on the purple. Before he was a rookie, which technically, according to Beckett, this is his first rookie card because he's on the big boy checklist. I was going to say. But Julio Rodriguez on the purple. We're going to get a Redemption Heatwave die cut autograph lava refractor parallel. I don't know what that's number to, but it's going to the White Sox and Jose Abreu. So going to J.P. Hudson. Which in my head I just assume JP stands for Jean Paul, like French name. I was gonna say. We have Ramirez. I mean, it probably doesn't stand for that, but that's just what pops in my head. I don't know why. We got Geraldo Perdomo, Luis Robert, Jonathan India, the Atomic Whit Merrifield, Logan Gilbert on the refractor. We're going to have Mookie Betts, Andres Jimenez, and Bobby Dahlbeck. It might be out of 80, but I'm not sure if it's out of 80 or not. I know that the numbering is a little weird in we have Luis Rodriguez on the Future Vibrance, Taylor Trammell, Jared Kelenic having a bounce. What did I say? No shit, some of these lefties are going to be studs. Jared Kelenic looking pretty good this year too, knock on wood. We got JT Realmuto, Aaron Judge, Christian Santana for the Tigers, and Brian Drobny. And Santana still has a chance to be very good. Unfortunately, a lot of the Tigers guys are not developing the way people thought they would, which is a little disappointing. I mean, I'm sure if you're a Tigers fan, it's 100% disappointing, but it's kind of like the Pirates. The Pirates don't develop anybody well either. We got Sam Huff for the Rangers, Jose Barrio, Jackson Merrill, Julio Rodriguez, Colton Cowser on the Heat Wave, and Hedbert Perez, who is still like 12 years old, but been in every year's product since like 1994. I think he's still like 20. I think he just turned 21 this year, but he's literally been in product since he was 17. So everyone's like, that guy's been a prospect forever, and he really hasn't. Let's do Bowman Inception to just mix it up, and we'll go to Bowman's best. But Hedbert Perez has been in, I think, since what, 2000, was it 2019 or 2020 Bowman was his first. Was he in 2019 Chrome? I gotta see whenever his first card was, but it was a while ago. He's been in like 3 or 4 years of product, and he's been like top 100 the whole time. Like the Brewers just haven't brought him up. They're like, yeah, forget that guy. All right, I think we're gonna get 3 autos in this box. I'm not gonna make a promise, but I think that's what we're gonna get. Wow. Okay, we have Oscar Colas, Wes Kath, and Marco Luciano. Who has the Dodgers? We're going to get 2 parallels, 2 autographs. Diego Cartaya going to the Dodgers. He's a boomer. Nice hit here. 2 out of 5. I think he's still in their top 5 guys, right? I think the only thing keeping him back is he's a catcher, and Will Smith is just absolutely just killing it. Nice hit here, though. 2 out of 5 on the Diego Cartaya. We have Alan Cerda for the Reds on a 35 out of 99. Oh no! I found like the absolute last. Found the absolute last little container of top loaders that had like the clear cover on it. We got Alan Cerda 35 out of 99 going to the Reds. This is actually probably one of the best boxes I've seen because I saw what the last card was. We have a 24 out of 25 Jonathan Mejia going to the Cardinals, and Jake Watkins. I was going to say condolences to Jake and his family. Unfortunately, I believe his mom passed away recently, so prayers out to him and his family. But Jonathan Mejia, nice hit here. 24 out of 25, another nice hit. Let's say I thought we were going to see Jackson Chourio was going to be the big dog. I was going to say he's quickly getting bumped even out of the front row here. And then we have Benny Montgomery can make such better signatures, but we have one for the memes. 69 out of 100 to the Rockies and Boomer on the Inception Silver signings. I was going to say for Benny Montgomery and the Rockies. He just has signed cards a little bit better than what this is in the sense of like it looks like he got a little lazy with the silver pen. Thought he would have did something crazy because it's 69 out of 100, but regardless, still a nice. I mean, Benny right here, still a nice hit for the Rockies and Boomer. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into the Rockies and the way they manage their minor league talent. I mean, they brought Ezekiel Tavar up, and he's been trash because he's on my fantasy team. So I guess they're bringing him up, and he's just not the guy. But it is what it is. I was gonna say, let's see in 2022, Bowman's best. Like, I want to talk shit about some of these guys' signatures, and then I was, like, signing a bunch of paperwork for my new job I started this week, and literally, I'm like, yo, like, if my signature is so atrocious, too, it's just like a J and an L. Or even when I'm signing stuff to, like, pay a bill, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, well, I mean, they didn't have a shortstop. I know they rushed him a little bit. I still have faith. I got him for pretty cheap. I mostly picked him up because if I can sit him on my bench the whole season, and I can keep him for cheap next year if he shows potential, like at the end of the year. It'd be worth the draft or using him the money I used, but I got some nice pickups when it comes to some cheap figures because it's like it's a league that requires like auction selling. So like the only real superstar I have is Mike Trout. But other than that, I don't have any real superstars. I mean, I have like DeGrom and Darvish, but DeGrom got hurt again, so that's unfortunate. We got Matt Olson. I got Tyler Megill for like 5 or something like that out of free agency. We got Tyler Megill, C.J. Abrams, Jake Berger on the Atomic, Christian Pasha on the Refractor, Freddie Freeman, Hunter Green, Gavin Sheets, Colson Montgomery, Jack Sawinski. We're going to have Cabrian Hayes, Bryce Harper, Daniel Cueva on the green, 70 out of 99 going to the Rangers. And I think someone grabbed the Rangers right before the close, and it was Steve on the Cueva. And we'll get Ben Joyce on the black and white down. And we're going to have Brandon Marsh on the teal lava, who's also killing it. I have him on my fantasy team. We got 20 out of 199. There's like 2 Phillies that are absolutely raking, and it's Marsh and Bohm from the stats that I've seen. Actually, I think the Phillies in general are raking. We got Cal Raleigh on the Refractor, but they're just not the pitching's not great. We have Gavin Cross. I'm sure Mike's probably in here watching in the background, and he'll come in and say something about it. We got Dustin Harris. Got a nice Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers on the gold lava, 24 out of 75. I think to make way for, well, I think Zach Neto was originally a center fielder, not a shortstop, I thought. Or was he always a shortstop? Oh, I thought I pulled one of his black and whites. We just pulled his refractor. Nice Torque, 24 out of 75, going to the Tigers. And Brian, I haven't looked to see if Torkelson's been better this year. Let's see. I thought, what's his name was drafted as a, never mind. It's over there in that pile. I thought I top-loaded. I didn't. We're going to have Alvarez, James Wood, Heliot Ramos, Juan Soto, George Valera. We got Valera again, Christian Santana, Chisholm Jr., Aaron Judge. We have Yanquiel Fernandez with a stupid little signature for the Rockies. I don't know why he signed like this, but what a turd sandwich. Okay, then never mind. I thought they made room for another young outfielder, but I guess not. And Boomer going to the Rockies. Nice player. Like, I don't know why he signed like a turd sandwich on these cards. We got Pedro Pineda and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I mean, I mentioned it before when we've got some of his other signatures. I don't know why he went all little on. He went like huge on his Chrome cards, and he signed tiny on his Bowman Best, so I don't get it. Yeah, then I don't know why they traded Marsh. Maybe they got some pitching back or something. I'm not really sure, man. I know he wasn't tearing it up with the Angels. Like, sometimes it's just a change of scenery, a different hitting coach. I think what's kind of crazy is how good Mike Trout is despite the Angels organization clearly being incompetent. Like, oh, I know Marsh is looking good to start the year. I picked him up in free agency for $2. Him and Joey Weimer. I mean, Weimer looked good week 1. He hasn't looked good since. I mean, he's batting like, got like 200 last week, which is not good, but also another guy that kind of got rushed up, I think, for the Brewers. I think he's just holding a space for Jackson Chourio anyways. We have George Kirby, Bo Bichette, Oscar Colas. Ooh. We're going to have Spencer Torkelson on the Global Impact. Stephen Kwan, Jarren Duran, Shohei Ohtani, Julio Rodriguez on the Masterpieces. Going to the Mariners. And Hector. We have Gavin Cross, Nick Lodolo, Spencer Torkelson, Chris Bryant, Norge Vera, and Freddie Freeman behind him out of 99. Yeah, maybe next year I'll run a fantasy baseball league. The biggest reason I didn't do fantasy baseball was I had such issues with people paying for fantasy football. I ended up eating like almost $500 in prizes for the league. And then like trying to chase people down afterwards, trying to argue with me saying they paid when they didn't. It just isn't worth it. Like 62 out of 99 for the Dodgers. We have Alec Thomas on the refractor. And unfortunately, Steve Sammiego was supposed to run, may he rest in peace, was supposed to run the baseball leagues this year because he said he would. Tatis Jr., Anthony Rizzo, MJ Melendez, and Suzuki. Wilson Contreras. Samuel Munoz, Henry Davis, Tamar Johnson, Holiday. We have Montero, Shane Bays, Mayer. We're going to have Jace Jung. We've been hitting Jace Jungs lately. Oh, yeah, that's right. Then they trade for, they traded for, the O'Hop, right? Logan O'Hop. We got Jace Jung on the 82 out of 99 for the Tigers and Brian Drobny. Yeah, they got O'Hop from that trade. We have Ricardo Cabrera and Yelich. Or Ohape, however you say his name. I'm assuming it's O'Hop, but I mean it could be like Ohape. Yeah, I mean, whenever you have the best catcher in the league in JT Realmuto, or at least the top 3 catcher. I mean, I guess with Yadier Molina, well, I don't think Yadier Molina was the best catcher in the league for the last couple of years, but Hoppy. Into this Bowman's Best 2021. We were on the other baseball break immediately after this. We have Randy Arozarena, Marcelo Mayer, Sal Frelick, Colton Cowser, Anthony Rizzo, Ketel Marte, Whit Merrifield, Alec Boehm on the 197 out of 199 going to the Phillies, and Brian Gershman. Well, Mickey Moniak's a bum. Let's not even talk about him because he's been ruined by the Phillies. We have Geraldo Perdomo for the Diamondbacks. Like, I don't think there's any chance of that kid ever being successful in the league. Going to the Diamondbacks and Robbie Coleman, we're going to have Chris Bryant, Casey Mize, Joey Votto, and Javier Baez. You have Joey Bart on the rookie craftsmanship, Akil Badu. Marco Luciano, Yoelqui Cespedes, Sixto Sanchez, Future Vibrance, Jose Barrio. We have Sal Frelick, Nolan Arenado, Jackson Jobe, Frank Mazzicato. Here's a big hit, in my opinion, for the Diamondbacks. Dalton Varsho, 17 out of 99. Looked like he's having a pretty good year with the Blue Jays so far. At least week 1 he did. I don't know what he's looking like now. Looking for Dalton Varsho. Nice hit there for the Diamondbacks and Robbie. Marcelo Mayer on the refractor. Jose Ramirez, Bogarts, Joe Adele. Jose Abreu on the Heat Wave, and Randy Arozarena. You have an autograph of Christian Santana for the Tigers, and I think that's all you really have hit-wise, I believe. Oh, no, there's a Jace Jung in the back, too, out of 99. I mean, no one can be the Pittsburgh Pirates with the Henry Davis draft. I mean, unless guys don't develop at all, the Pirates hit 3 guys in that draft that should be future MLB starters with Lonnie White Jr. They took Henry Davis cheaper than they would have to pay Mayer. And they should have Henry Davis, Lonnie White Jr., and Bubba Chandler, all guys that come out of that draft. Oh, yeah, there's a Torth Gold rookie as well. The Tigers are doing pretty good. Yeah, their problem is their development department is trash. I was going to say. We have Henry Davis, Wander Franco, Yerman Mercedes, Urbina, Alec Boehm on the refractor, Pete Alonso, Fernando Tatis Jr., Cabrian Hayes, Pirates rookie on the purple, 192 out of 250 for the Pirates. You got Reginald Prasado going to the Cubs. That's going to Boomer Milton. All right, 1 second, guys. Got to get more 55 points. I didn't think we would use them all. Went through like a pack and a little bit over a pack. 1 second. You said they don't ruin the Rays, just make them better. I have Joey Gallo on the refractor. Alec Boehm, Jose Abreu, Jose Altuve, Marcelo Mayer on the atomic, Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper again and Joey Gallo. We have Alec Boehm on the masterpieces. Adley Rutschman, Benny Montgomery. Colton Cowser, Andrew Painter. Benny Montgomery again. We have Brian Hayes, a autograph for the Pirates. This is going to be a 34 out of 99. And this is a nice hit for Boomer. And the Buccos. Brian Hayes. There's been 0 Pete Rose cards. Got Andrew Painter on the refractor. Akil Baddoo, Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, Miguel Cabrera, and Colton Cowser. Into 2022 Bowman Inception. Kyle Manzardo, Clase, Colas, and Westcath. We're going to have Gunnar Hoglund, 70 out of 99, going to the A's. It's going to be Boomer. Obviously, Hoglund was acquired for Matt Chapman in the A's and Blue Jays trade. And it's looking like the Blue Jays fleeced them. I was going to say the way the prospects have developed. We're going to have a 2 out of 99 for the Rays and going to Boomer on the Curtis Mead. A Primordial. Curtis Mead should be a stud. I mean, I could rip it off, but it might be problematic because I end up ripping the cards in half. And then we have a Jason Morabel for the Rangers, 13 out of 50. Going to Steve. And let's get into the last box of Bowman's Best. All right, let's get rolling. We got Anthony Gutierrez, Ryan Mountcastle, Jake Berger, Yiddy Capet, Vidal Brujan, George Valera, Gavin Cross, Masterpieces Suzuki, Brooks Lee, Elijah Green, Heliot Ramos, Juan Soto, Averson Artiga, going to the Giants. And that's going to be Brian Ward. The Giants on the Artiga. We're going to have Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. It's going to be a 6 out of 250 on the purple. Going to Tom Giuliano. Yasser Mercedes on the refractor, Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Aaron Judge. Got Henry Davis on the mini diamonds. Have Alvarez, Jace Jung, Wilson Contreras, Alec Thomas. We haven't seen one of these yet. George Valera for the Guardians, 195 out of 250. On the Perspective Royalty autograph card. And that's going to the Guardians. Guardians are Boomer. Nice hit on the George Valera. Also hit the mini diamonds, Henry Davis, which is out of 58 out of 299. The Pirates and Boomer. Got Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the UFO, Bo Bichette, Jeremy Pena, Pete Alonso, and bonus autograph, Adrian Placencia. Going to be a 26 out of 99 going to the Angels and Tom Giuliano. Bunch of green autos in this one. Got Pedro Pineda and Gavin Sheets on the UFO and the refractor base card right there. In to the last mini box of the break. Must be where the autographs are from that other Bowman Best box from the other night. Bunch of assholes. Just Alec Thomas, Nick Lodolo, Stephen Kwan, Marcelo Mayer on the Global Impact, Julio Rodriguez, Christian Yelich, Montero, Contreras, Kumar Rocker, Pete Alonso, Jack Sawinski, Christian Pache. We have Stanley Castillo for the Rays on the refractor, and that's going to Boomer. Yeah, Josh Lowe on the True Blue. 53 out of 150 going to the Rays and Boomer. And I have Jeremy Pena on the refractor going to the Astros. Then I have Christian Santana, James Wood, Cal Raleigh, C.J. Abrams, Jake Berger, Pete Alonso, Julio Rodriguez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Elijah Green, Ryan Mountcastle, Jake Berger, Jeremy Pena, and we have Luis Mesa. All the Rays started the year off pretty decent. Going to the Blue Jays here, and Mark Hartman on the Luis Mesa. We have Triantos and Anthony Gutierrez on the UFO and refractor to wrap us up. And that's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Just organizing the container I have down below. All right, let's do the non-autograph hits real quick. We'll get into the autographs. We have Josh Lowe on the True Blue, Henry Davis on the Mini Diamonds, the purple Shohei Ohtani, Hogland on out of 99, Jackson Chury on the photo variation, Cabrian Hayes out of 250, Alec Boehm out of 199. We have Jacob Melton on the blue, Freddie Freeman on the True Green, Spencer Torkelson on the Gold Lava, Brandon Marsh on the Teal Lava, the black and white Ben Joyce, Jacob Miller on the black and white, Alan Serta out of 99, Cole Phillips on the Braves on the black and white, Julio Rodriguez out of 250, Mike Trout out of 199, and a 2 out of 5 Diego Cartaya on the red. I was gonna say that is a nice little spread on the non-autograph parallels. We're going to have Luis Mesa for the Blue Jays on the refractor, Castillo for the Rays on the refractor, out of 99, True Green, Placencia for the Angels, Valera out of 250, Artiga on the base, Jason Morabel out of 50, Curtis Mead on the Primordial out of 99. We're going to have Jose Abreu on the Heatwave die-cut autograph Lava Refractor. I'm not sure what this is out of, but it's going to say nice hit for the White Sox, Reginald Prasado for the Cubs on the base, Perdermo on the base, Vera on the refractor, Fernandez on the base, and Christian Santana on the base for the Tigers. I'm not going to count them, even though they are considered hits in the light box. I'm not going to count them as a hit, only because in the description it says numbered. Technically they should be hits, but I'm not going to count them. I'll let you guys enter into the skunk protection. Even with the if you hit a black and white. All right, then we have Danner Cueva for the Rangers, Dalton Varsho for the Diamondbacks, both out of 99, and then out of 99, Jace Jung for the Tigers, Cabrian Hayes on the Masterpieces out of 99, going to the Pirates. And we're going to have Future Vibrance Mayer out of 80. Have Benny Montgomery on the silver signing, 69 out of 100 for the Rockies. Henry Davis on the Heat Wave out of 150. And then last but not least, Jonathan Mejia. Either Mejia or Mejia. Going 24 out of 25 on the orange. And that's the break, boys. Congratulations for everybody that hit. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. We'll have a prospect break of some sort tomorrow. It will definitely have Bowman 2020, best 2022 and 2021. What else it has in it, I'm not really sure right now. I'm going to come up with it tonight. And the schedule tomorrow is pretty much what it's going to be is every day at 1 o'clock. If we filled something the day before and something's going to post, I would check at 10 a.m. for what's going to be posting. And then the schedule is always going to be 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., so forth on every hour. If it's a huge release and we get like really big, it'll probably maybe do half an hour. But I'm gonna start posting the first break of the day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's late enough for the West Coast people at 10 a.m. where they can get into work, get their coffee, get set up at work or whatever else. Be on at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to get in a break. And it's like just at the end of lunch for people on the East Coast, and everybody in between is either at lunch or about to go to lunch. So I think that's probably the best time is 1 p.m. to cover everybody in the group. Since we're not really regional, we're kind of more national compared to some other groups where we do have some West Coast guys that consistently get in breaks as well. So I didn't want to do it too early, but I want to do it early enough to where we have 5 to 7 hours to fill breaks before we go live for them. That way we can kind of get some more same-day fills. I think that's the best way to go about it. But I'll see you guys here for the other baseball break in about 15 minutes or so. Actually, let's make it, we'll run it at 11:45 p.m. I know that's a little bit late, but that'll allow me to clean up, allow me to get a drink of water, and get everything set up, clean off the mat. I'll see you guys 11:45 for the other break. Appreciate you guys. See you in a little bit.